Hi, so welcome to another episode of the Basscast, backed by popular demand, back again. So today we'll be joined by a very talented guest. Yeah, she's a multi-talented artist, very multi-talented. She's an actor, writer, director, stand-up comedian, part-time, model, pretty much that everything. But importantly, she's gonna be my first white female guest. Well, my first female guest. I mean, woman guest. She happens to be white. But yeah. Hello. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. It's good to see you.
This is the other world. It's been quite a while now. But yeah, how are you doing?
Yeah. What?
Say, how are you doing? How have you been?
I've been good. I've been keeping busy. It's such a crazy time. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's a weird time. I'll say.
sad because, yeah, it's sad because you can't. There's not really many live performances
Indeed. No.
these days.
Yeah, it must be
I
hard.
live for. I live for.
Yeah.
What?
So it must be hard for you since you mostly do live performances. You know,
Yeah, it is, but
the
slowly adapting. Slowly
yeah.
adapt.
So I watched your play yesterday. It was very interesting. Like the image 2510 that's on YouTube. Yeah, I watched.
Wait, what?
I watched the whole video from zero to the end. It was so
Oh
funny.
my god! I can't believe you watched that. Oh my god, which
I watched. It was. It's it's very interesting. Like I loved it. I loved the whole video. Like from the beginning where they started, when they was preparing. Like there was a guy doing some crazy stretches. That guy tripped me off. I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? Yeah.
oh my god. I'm so surprised anyone watched that. So
It's very good. I like it.
well thanks. I'm glad. I wish it had been in a nicer theater, but
Yeah.
we did what we could.
Yeah.
It was just part of this festival thing.
See.
But yeah.
Who directed it? It was very. I just want to ask how you got the idea. If it because it looks like it's from random. It's from like current events. You see what's happening right now. The leaders are fucking insane and all of that. So I kind of feel like you were inspired by that, I guess. But how did you think about the storyline?
Well, I'm really interested in like dystopian worlds, like
I see.
what's going to happen when the world is ending, or like
Yeah, I
how
see.
people act when things are slowing down.
Mhm.
But so I've always been interested in that, and then I just wanted to make it more like comedic, or like
Yeah, it
just
was
kind of
funny as
wacky.
well. Yeah, it was good. It was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
So
the robot dude is hilarious. Yeah,
yeah, he's a
yeah,
great actor, and
yeah.
like
He's a
that's
great
such an
actor.
important.
Indeed. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did a good job. He did a great job. And Mary too, she did a great job. I don't know what her name is, but the girl who played Mary
Menno.
did a great job.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Ah, I'm so happy you said that, because those are two of my favorites. I mean, I loved everyone, but those are two of my favorites.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was kind of bothered by the French accent of but they did it pretty well. They was very good.
Yeah.
They was
Yeah.
they made me really like feel like it was like a movie or something. I was really into the play. I wanted to know, but at the end, I kind of figured that's how it would end. We would not know what would happen. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, fuck. I gave a ban. I'll cut that part out. But I don't want to give out the end of your show to people who haven't seen it.
Oh, thanks. I'm like still kind of working on that. I wanted to like rewrite it, but I don't know. I kind of like the way it is now, but I'm still working on that like universe. So
I want to know what happens to Mary after that.
Yeah, I have a whole like I don't know. I really want to write this like as like a long series. So
You want to write it?
like
So
I
maybe do it in books. Maybe
yeah,
that'd be a great book. I think.
thanks. Yeah, maybe I will do it as a book. That's what people have said about like some of my, like sometimes I'll write like screenplays or something,
Mm.
and then people will say like, oh, like you should think about writing like novels because you write like descriptions of worlds really well,
Yeah, exactly.
which is like yeah, so it's something that you still need to do as a screenwriter, but it's like they said it feels more like a book.
Yeah,
So
I see. So yeah, I mean, you've already haven't you wrote something already? A book? I saw on your website that you wrote a book or something. I'm not sure.
oh yeah, I've written a few plays. I wrote a graphic novel, but
Oh,
I only had parts of it published, so just like
oh,
comics from that were published. That it is not my best writing at all, but like I just wanted to just it's just very, very, very silly. And then
that's
but
interesting.
I haven't formally published anything or
I
anything like
guess.
that. Just
What?
like self-publishing and like publishing in magazines.
Oh yeah, you have to. You have to
What?
try to self-publish. That'd be good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a
Again.
good. What was that? It's a
No,
little bit
sorry,
delayed.
no. Yeah, it lags a little bit. I interrupted you. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, no problem. What was I saying?
I don't know neither.
Okay.
Mm,
No
uh,
big deal.
sorry. I'm not quite sure, but
No.
okay. But I want to ask too something about the last video I saw in your site. It seems like it's from a movie where you say if I'm not right, it's like it's uploading its experience in my mind. It's like I feel what I fear. It feels what I fear, or you said something like that.
Oh my.
And then the guy
Yeah.
was about to say fear. What do you mean fear? 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 He looked like so shocked. He looked like he was about to say something very funny. I don't know what he said, but it seemed like it was gonna be something very funny. Shit.
Oh yeah. So that's from the same like the play that you watched, and then that video are from like the same story. So
Okay, I see.
it.
So yeah, so that was from that's exactly what I thought actually. That's exactly what I thought because it feels like she's Mary. I thought it was when I saw the play. That's when I understood actually. But that's what I thought. Okay, so you made it as a.
Oh
There is a movie. So, is there a whole video of that somewhere?
no, that was something I wrote as like the prequel to the play. So
Oh,
like because a lot of people when people saw the play they wanted to know what happened before like after, but they also
yeah.
had questions about like
What
the
happened?
universe and
Oh,
like
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mm.
so I wrote after I wrote that play I wrote like a 20-minute um film
Okay.
about like how they like what the world was like before
Were there? Oh,
um
okay.
that.
Interesting. I would like to see that because I had question. I wanted to see what happened. What happened in that video? Like, what's happening? But
Yeah,
yeah, it's very interesting.
yeah,
Very
I
cool.
was gonna perform it in Los Angeles actually.
Before the what you say? Sorry, it cut. I think the
Oh no.
you're gonna cut.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no. I mean the internet, the sound cut, not you cut me off.
Yeah. Um oh, I was just saying like I was gonna perform that. I was casting actors to perform that play in Los Angeles. Um because I have a friend who like owns this venue and he performed like a part of that play before the virus happened. So it's kind of too bad. But I've been doing some stuff over Zoom, like trying to stay creative. So
it's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, it'll happen eventually.
So what have you been doing with this quarantine time? Just
During quarantine, actually, now that you said you looked at my website, I haven't updated it since like the summer, and I've been pretty busy since then. But during the quarantine, I've read a lot of people's scripts. Like a lot of people have sent me scripts for like films they're writing or pilots they're writing. And sometimes they send them to me because they want to know what I think, or like they want just my impressions and my notes. And sometimes they send it to me because they're like interested. Um, so and doing like Zooms, like comedy concerts on Zoom, like theater, everything on Zoom.
bad.
So
Yeah, I guess yeah. Zoom is the new nightclub apparently.
I really hope not. I really miss going to like real
Yeah, but yeah,
places.
I haven't seen anything in Zoom because I don't feel like it's not as interesting. But yeah, I want to see live performances. I miss that. I miss telling jokes and hearing people laugh. But hopefully it's gonna come back. Yeah. So have you read any
Yeah, I think so
interesting
too.
scripts you wanna act on or do anything on?
Have I written or read or written?
Written.
Was the question. Written?
Have you-
Yeah, I wrote one. Yeah, I wrote one that's like it has no. It was like pretty different to put it on its feet. But I'm happy with it. It's like it's kind of like autobiographical, but it with the kind of a mythic, surrealist spin.
Mm.
And it's about a twin brother and sister and how they help each other.
It's how twin sisters and how they help each other.
It's about a twin brother and sister, and
Oh,
it's kind of I don't want to give too much of it away, but it's loosely based on a Greek myth, and it takes place in 2001 in
mm,
like rural America, and it's told from the perspective of a child, and it kind of dips between reality and like a surrealist kind of fantasy world.
I see. I see. Wow, that seems cool. Seems very interesting. You seem to be very
Yeah,
interested
I'm pretty.
in surrealistic words, and you know that your preferred genre to like to write or read or anything. Watch.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a lot of the scripts that I write are very like execution dependent,
Mm,
which a lot of people have told me is like not like practical when you're like kind of starting out, or like getting your bearings in your career.
I understand.
But it's just the way I envision things. It's very visual, very fantasy based. I guess I could try to write some like a naturalistic kind of
Yeah, I guess it's just that,
film.
those surrealism is harder how can I say it? It's harder to show it, to demonstrate it without a lot of money or means. You know, you need a lot of equipment and things like that
Yeah,
to really be able to show your vision. And that's why people usually
definitely.
start with simple scripts. And yeah, I've been told that too, because I had written some scripts and I had sent it to people, and they told me like it's good, but it's too surrealistic, and there are some things you might not be able to do right now because of means or whatever. So you have to like make it
Yeah,
simpler, more like down to down to earth, and make it like, you know, as simple as possible, so you can like film it with as little as means possible. Yeah, yeah. But
yeah.
but that's how it
Well,
start, I guess. I mean,
yeah, it's like all about compromising, I guess.
anyway,
Trying to stay true to yourself, but being practical at the same time.
it's not easy. Anyway, so let me go back to my main topic that I wanted to talk about: ads and how much I hate them.
Okay.
Because ads are, I think there are too many ads now. You know, there's like
Yeah.
ads about making ads about how to promote your ads, like all kinds of ads, you know. And you'll be on YouTube and you have an ad about YouTube, or you'll be on Instagram and have an ad about Instagram. Like, yo, bro, I know I'm on
I
Instagram.
know.
Like, what the fuck? If I'm on YouTube, I think it's safe to assume that I know about YouTube. You don't have to like show me an ad about YouTube. Like, what the fuck?
I know. That's really funny. Yeah, that's so true. Like, and a lot of times I'll get ads for like something I already bought. Like
Yeah,
if I buy something, they'll give me an ad for it.
yeah.
Like,
You'd be like, dude, don't you know I already your robots are not good enough. You're not spying on me well enough. It's like, what are you doing?
I agree. I feel like the robots are a little fucked up for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
I-
but yeah, I feel like ad. Oh, what were you saying?
Nothing. Go ahead. You feel like ads?
Oh, yeah, I feel like ads are like such a waste of like really gifted creative minds, because I feel like a lot of talented artists like work on developing commercials,
Yeah.
like with design and writing and music,
Yeah.
and but there's just like no message, and it's kind of empty and depressing.
It sucks.
um,
And you could, and
and
it,
it's, yeah,
yeah, you could, as you said, you could do so much good with ads, you know, and they're just promoting crap on a daily basis. Like, why?
yeah. Yeah, and it's usually like shitty products too. It's not like
Like any food or thing I see on an ad, I usually don't buy. Like if I'm about to buy something and I see it on an ad, I'm like, oh no, that's shit. I shouldn't buy that. Like, so no, because
yeah,
generally good things, they don't have ads for. They don't have ads for, like, you know, like, I don't know, healthy food. Usually they don't have ads for really healthy food. They will have like this fake healthy food, and that's just full of shit. But they just say it's natural on the box, but it's full of sugar. But you know,
yeah, yeah. You're right. Like you don't see ads for like a zucchini or like a
exactly.
carrot. Yeah,
But people know it's good, so they eat it anyway.
yeah,
So they know, so because they know. You don't see ads for like Brussels sprouts or shit like that, you know.
totally. Yeah, yeah. And diet food is usually so gross. Like it's like people they like ship like boxes of like pre-made meals, like frozen meals
Yeah,
to your house. And I'm like, that's kind of sad. like,
yeah.
like,
Yeah. Like,
yeah,
people are lazy. People are just
it's just
laziness. Is just I know about it. It's my thing, you know. It's sad. Anyway, ads. Yeah.
yeah, people are super. It's sad. I feel like adults. now are just super incompetent. Like, probably I'm incompetent too. Like, compared to my grandparents, I'm pretty incompetent. But I feel like people just don't know how to like do basic stuff.
Yeah,
Like
people.
there's so many products to do like the most basic stuff for you.
I mean,
Even I bought this, like I bought some stuff on Amazon, and I was like, I felt guilty about it because I hate Jeff Bezos. But I
fuck.
bought this
You're giving Jeff Bezos money. That's bad.
on Amazon.
Oh,
I know.
yeah. You don't feel like the sun is enough for
So,
you, so you had another lamp. Wow, that's a very selfish stuff. Yeah.
I
Plus,
know.
plus you're giving Jeff Bezos money. Wow, that's like two birds. But at least
I
Trump,
know.
Trump is mad about it because he hates Jeff Bezos. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least
Uh,
that's the silver. Nah, well, yeah. Anyway, how you feel about your elections though? They're coming up very soon. Apparently, are they still gonna do it, or is it canceled? Or I don't have
I'm sure Trump would like love to cancel the election and just like
it.
tell
Yes, state
everyone. I don't
president
know.
is like, yo,
Well,
we can't do the election
yeah.
because of the coronavirus. You'll be happy.
I could honestly imagine that happening. Like I don't think that's out of like the realm of possibilities, unfortunately.
But,
But like yeah, I don't really like Biden that much. I mean, I'll vote for him, I guess, over Trump, but
yeah,
I think they both kind of
yeah. It's like the lesser of two evils, you know. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why
I
did
was
Bernie just why did he just drop off like that? What happened? Was they trying to kill him or something?
he didn't get enough. Probably. Yeah, I mean, I guess he didn't get enough votes in the primary,
Oh.
but it's sad. I really like Bernie Sanders. I think he's a really sincere person, which is very rare to find in a politician. Like most of them are really
Yeah.
incredibly insincere people
Yeah.
who only want power and stuff. But I feel like he's like one of the most sincere politicians I've seen on TV.
Yeah,
So
he is. He looks honest. He didn't even want. You can see that he don't even want to run. He just want to make the country better because he feels like nobody else would. But most of the other one is just like vote for me, vote for me. That's all you hear. But you know, he wasn't about
yeah,
vote for me. He was about what he was about, what his policies was about. But
yeah,
most politicians just want power. They just want vote for me, vote for me, vote for me, me.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, to me,
Bad.
all presidents are the same. They're all corrupt. It's not like the system is any president will make that big of a change that will. It's just that Trump looks more like an asshole than the others. You know, he's just stupider than everybody else. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
He just don't care. Like it's funny. It's funny to see, but it's not funny. It's funny, but it's sad. Like exactly. It's funny, but it's
you
sad.
know.
Yeah.
I know. He's not. He's.
He
I don't
just don't
know.
care. He's like he's all he said he care about money and that's all he cares about. He don't care.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Let me. Somebody's calling me. Just wait 1 minute. Sorry. People always looking for bass. Everybody's looking for bass. The president.
People. Oh yeah. Where are you now? Are you
I'm in my
in the south
flat.
of France?
Yeah, I'm in Toulouse. Yeah, I'm in Toulouse right now. Yeah, I've left Paris
Nice.
for a while now. So that city's too crazy.
Are you with your family?
Say what now?
Are you with your family or with?
No, my family is in
like?
Senegal. I live with roommates. I live with 3 roommates.
Oh.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought your brother or like your parents lived in Toulouse or something.
No,
Maybe.
I have a cousin who lives in Toulouse now. My brother lives in the US, and my parents
Oh,
are still in Senegal, and my sister. I have a little sister there as well. Yeah, but no, my brother is in the States
cool.
actually. He's in Philadelphia. He just got a degree actually. Congratulations to him. Yeah, like in Harvard or Penn State or one of those big universities, you know. He was really he used to tell me every time he used to tell me, "Yo, I just saw Maria Obama. What did you do today, son?" I'm like, "Okay, bro, fuck you."
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I
I have
believe
some.
that those guys are cunts. I don't like
Yeah, so some people are a little too pretentious for sure.
I mean, it's just a paper. Why you be like so? Like, at the end of the day, it's just like it's just a paper. But who am I to say what a diploma is? Anyway,
Mm. I guess it can open some doors though. But
yeah, yeah,
hmm.
yeah, 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 that's true. I mean, I'm just joking. Yeah, I know it's degrees are kind of important. If you wanna have money in life
Yeah.
and things like that and cars and live without family.
I definitely have mixed feelings about it. I mean, especially in like the film industry, I've met people who are really successful who like don't have degrees, but I've met people who are really successful who went to like Ivy League and have like 2 masters and stuff. So
I mean, it varies. There's some people who
it's
go.
hard to know.
Yeah, it's like yeah. I think it's just your luck. Some people are luckier than others. I think it's just basically it. But it's just depends on
Mm-hmm.
and your determination, motivation. It's not just about that. Some you can have a degree from Ivy League. It's just about and didn't do nothing, just paid your way through it. Some others actually work their way through it. So it depends on how it went, I guess.
Definitely. Yeah, I think that's some, yeah, totally. I mean, and I think just finding the right people who you like really vibe with too, because like,
True, true.
um, yeah, sometimes you just have to make like the same people who have like the same kind of mind as you. Because
Yeah.
I think I felt really frustrated when I was living in France. There were so many cool people there, and there was so much cool art. But I don't know why I just couldn't. I didn't quite meet people who. Some
Mm,
people liked the sci-fi and liked kind of the puppets and stuff that I
yeah.
was into. But I feel like there's just more kind of like of that kind of experimental, like futuristic
Yeah.
kind of stuff happening here.
Yeah, they're not really into that sci-fi stuff here. Yeah, it's much less into sci-fi. That is true. That is true.
Mm.
Yeah, so like,
That's too bad because I
say what now?
what? Oh, I was just gonna say that's too bad because I feel like French sci-fi could be really cool. Like it would be really interesting to see like
No, I think it would be really bad.
friend like
Oh, damn. The shit froze.
you're frozen.
You know what? Oh, my screen froze for like 5 seconds there. I'm sorry. I didn't hear anything you said.
Oh no, no worries. Oh no, I was just asking like why do you think French sci-fi would be bad?
Because I'm a French hater. Yeah, I think I have a vow to hate any movie that is French.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, French cinema used to be pretty good, but like it hasn't been
Yeah,
for a while.
it used to be, yeah. I've watched. I like French comedies though. I used to like French comedies, but now they're just too corny. So I've stopped watching.
Yeah, some of them are really cringy. Some of
Yeah,
them
I've
are
watched
really
a lot.
cringy.
I've watched. I've tried though. I've watched a lot, but you're like, what? Like, what kind of comedy is this? I'm like, who laughs at you? Like, what the fuck? It's just depressing sometimes, and so I just. But it's just that I mean, I just don't relate to it.
Yeah.
A lot of people do, so it's just my opinion about it. But doesn't it's not necessarily true.
No,
And
it's not quite my thing, but I liked a few. There's been a few really good movies that have come out recently. I would love to like write and direct a movie in French, actually.
what,
I think it'd be interesting. What's that?
what kind of movie?
I think it would be kind of like a coming of age story. For some reason, like I would love to like set kind of, I don't know, I'm really into like things from the perspective of children lately for some reason. I think maybe I'm just getting more in touch with like my childhood or like my psychology or something.
Yeah.
But I think like of a child and kind of like a whimsical kind of story would be fun.
Yeah, that could be interesting. There's not that many French movies with the child actors, with good child actors or sci-fi now. I just think about it. That's a good concept. That would be a good concept, I think. And yeah, childs are pretty scary. Children are can be pretty scary and pretty interesting. I think maybe because you are quarantined, you are by yourself, it makes you think about when you were by yourself when you were a kid a lot, maybe.
Definitely.
Yeah. Hmm. That's interesting. I don't like necessarily like children or movies with children. I don't really think about the
Hmm.
perspective of a children really for a while. I've been like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it can be hit and miss for sure. I
Yeah.
mean,
No, I mean,
like it can. I think kids maybe.
the what?
Are we both afraid to talk because of the? Oh, it just froze a little
It
bit
just
there.
froze a little bit again. Yeah, my mind just froze a little bit again. Now I'm hearing you again. Why am I afraid that you say we both afraid to talk because of?
Yeah, I said we're both afraid to talk because of the delay. So like,
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's just waiting to see if somebody's gonna say something sometime. Yeah, it's just that's
yeah,
why Zoom is so fucking bad. That's why I don't like this shit.
yeah. I'm ready to start going to the theater again.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Mm.
It's been a while. Yeah, that even that look you saw it. It seems like you're like imagining it again. Yeah, it's gonna happen very soon, hopefully.
Yeah. That's funny. Recently, a lot of people have been telling me I'm like innocent, which is funny because before, I think the way that I look, I seem like kind of intense or like tough. But then some people think I'm innocent, so I don't know. This does kind of seem like they're mutually exclusive. I don't know if they mutually are
Uh,
they mutually is being tough and being innocent mutually exclusive? I don't know.
no, I don't think it's not the same. Being tough, an innocent person is like sometimes a person that's just that's not doing anything. You're just chilling in your corner, scared of everything. Like a little bird, a little baby bird that is born. If you just even if you squeeze it with your little finger, these two fingers, it might die. That's what innocent. That's what innocent is to me. I don't know what is innocent. This is not the
I
art
think
form.
for me, what?
No, I was drinking I think something from the bottle. I was like, this is not an art for whatever juice it is, just to so they know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think like for me, being innocent, I define it as like somebody who trusts people or always sees like the good in people and who's not like jaded by the world, like somebody who's optimistic about the world. That's how I define innocence, but
Yes. Yeah, like a child who just don't, who is not really scared of everything. Yeah, I see. Like they just wear a mask because they've been told to wear a mask. They don't know like people is dying, people and shit like that.
yeah,
That's a good definition, I think. Yeah.
I think innocence can be a really beautiful quality in people as long as they're not too foolish or anything.
Yeah, that's the thing because there's innocence and the ignorance. And you can, because I don't think you can have a lot of knowledge in the world and be innocent. If you have, once you get to know the world, it just shatters your innocence completely. That's why children, when they get to a certain, or some people stay children forever. I mean, some guys do. But
yeah.
that's why they say, when, well, not they say, my roommate told me that when children start lying, that's when they stop being innocent, I guess, and they start being smart. Because they say the sooner they start lying, apparently the smarter kids will be. I don't know if that's true or not, though.
That makes sense to me. Yeah. It does take a certain level of intelligence to deceive people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Or to like analyze the situation enough to like want to portray something in a different way than how it is.
Exactly. Most kids don't, they just say it how it is. If they see you, they think you're ugly. They say, oh, you're ugly. Or you smell. They go, oh, you smell. Kids just,
Yeah.
not all kids, but some kids just, a lot of kids are just rude. I mean, it's not rude.
Yeah.
Because, apparently, people say it's not good because they don't know. But if I did it, it would be rude. So I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. We should like hold kids up to like a slightly higher standard. I feel
Exactly.
like people hold kids up to like really.
We should. Even babies, they just crying in the subway at 8 in the morning. Like, I just woke up. I'm trying to go to work. You're crying in my ears. Like, what's wrong with you, little baby? Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, babies can be really annoying for sure.
Babies, man. Yeah, babies are funny though. I like babies. They are funny. They're very fun. It's funny to see, like, to try to think about how they think because they just kind of act like, a lost dog. If you let them in a room, they just kind of like be like, oh, what is this? Oh, what is that? Oh, what is this? What you doing? So, their thoughts are so fast. It goes so fast in their head. It's like, man, I'm just thinking about if I was thinking that fast in my head, how would I act, or if I didn't know. I guess that's how people who go in a coma at some point, if you go in a coma and you have amnesia, that's how you feel it. I guess. Just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting very off topic. I don't know why I'm saying all of this. There is another video that I watched on your website. Where's that website?
I need to update my website. I haven't updated it since like the summer.
Oh yeah, it's the unreversed sticks. That's what I wanted to ask you. That was cool.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Which you watched a video from the
I
reverse
watched
sticks?
the unedited one with
Okay.
yeah, I watched that one. It was cool. I like unedited versions. That's what I like to see, the director's cut, whatever that shit. That's what I like to see. It was cool. And I saw
Thanks. Yeah, that was
You went to a festival with it, actually.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it won like a residency in Morocco, but
Oh,
we couldn't go
oh,
because um, living and learning. I think everything I do gets a little bit better. So I'm definitely I'm ready to put on like a big show.
no, you have to. Oh,
I want
oh, that shit was dope.
I
I
really want.
thought actually it was at the festival that you filmed it.
Oh no, that was just at a rehearsal, like a
I
dress
was just a
rehearsal.
rehearsal. Interesting. That was interesting. I like that.
But my dream, my dream is to have like $3 million because I feel like I I don't know. You can make good theater with like no money, but it really helps to have money.
Yeah, yeah, I mean,
Like
a lot.
costumes, like an assist. I would love to have an assistant. Like I
Mm.
really I really want to have an assistant someday because my mind is like I come up with a million ideas every single day and like it's just hard to execute them sometimes or
I
just
can imagine.
do some of the extra work and
Too many things to do. Yeah. I can. I can't even imagine to direct the whole play by yourself. It's like,
what do you yeah, it's like an emotional journey too. I feel like I think for me writing is actually a lot more vulnerable than acting
mm,
because it's just like you're expressing your thoughts and ideas and your ideologies and stuff. So to me, that's more vulnerable.
yeah.
But yeah. What do you do other than comedy?
Right now, right now I'm doing a lot of music, making beats and rapping kind of a little bit, mostly that, and writing jokes, writing a lot of stupid jokes, writing a lot of. And I wrote a couple of screenplays a couple of scripts I want to make as well as films. But it was the one I sent to you that I still haven't made. So I have to make that one. So there's a bunch of things I want to do. I want to make a video clip for a bunch of songs I made, and I want to do a lot of things right now. But I'm just preparing, let's say, with the coronavirus and all that. I have to wait. I'm gonna wait after, so I can do live shows again and
Yeah,
try to do some concerts. But this year is gonna it's not looking good.
I know. It's gonna be a lot of internet.
It's not looking good. So I'm just gonna try to do the podcast, focus on the podcast, do it a little bit more often, try to get more, do it a little bit more, how you say, consistently. That's the word I was looking for, consistently a little bit more. And try to stay more consistent with the things I do.
Yeah,
It's scattered, I have a lot of ideas, and then I'm like doing a billion things. Try to do everything at once, which is not possible. So have to learn to organize myself a bit more. I'm trying to, but I'm sleeping a lot right now, so that's mostly what I'm doing in this quarantine. Um,
sleeping's important for the creative mind. You know,
yeah, I'm
you have
achieving my dream. Yeah, I'm trying to do. I'm trying to. How do you? I'm trying to do the dream when you awake. Well, how do you say it? I forgot the name. I was just looking it up yesterday too.
a dream within a dream.
Yeah, no, a dream when you awake, like you're in the dream, but you're like you're in the dream, like you know what I mean?
Oh, a lucid
Yeah,
dream.
lucid dreaming. Damn, fucking man. Yeah, I forget all the fucking words, bro.
Yeah, I lucid dream a lot too, actually.
Yeah, it's
Um,
very good for
that's something
imagination.
good. It's what?
I feel like it's very good for imagination to like to create new things. I get a lot of inspiration by that, by lucid dreaming. By I get my best ideas in the shower though. The best jokes, the best ideas I've had is I've been in the shower. I don't know what it is about it.
Yeah, I like you're a little bit more relaxed or something.
Yeah.
I get my best ideas when I'm driving because I
Okay.
think I'm distracted from like no if I no music, no distractions, if I'm just driving, I get a lot of good ideas because I think like I'm doing something with my body that I like I have to focus on. My subconscious mind focuses on it, but then I feel like I'm more relaxed to just like naturally think of ideas.
Mm.
But but it's weird because like driving actually relaxes me unless it's like really intense traffic. Like a lot of people really hate driving in LA. I guess I do. It's a really interesting city. Like you can see the beautiful beach and lots of different types of people, and like
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
landscape.
yeah, it's very. I don't drive. I've driven once. I don't even have a license. So, but being in a car is very relaxing to me. Most of the time, if it's a long thing, if it's a long ride, I sleep very fast,
Mm-hmm.
very very fast. It's like it's very soothing. Just it's a soothing thing. And even if it's in traffic, I don't care. I don't drive, so I'm not the one driving. I just sleep all the time. But I can understand how driving can be, and anything that you do that just that you're not focusing too much on it. You're just letting your body, I guess, flow with it. I guess you get like good ideas. I guess, but people get ideas. Different people have different ways to get inspired. I guess we all have our way to get inspired. But for me, it's in the shower or or lucid dreaming. That's what I try to do it more because usually when I do it, it's not really intentional. It just happens to happen.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's true for so many like things. Is like you work and you work and you study and you train or whatever, but the best things come when you just like let them come,
Yeah,
like
sure,
I think the best things come when you don't push
for sure.
it on too much.
Yeah, yeah. Every time I try to write jokes, I can't. It's usually when I'm like in the metro or not even thinking about it, like or when I'm working or something, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm thinking about this joke. Let me write it before I forget it. Because then, or have an idea for something and then forget.
Yeah, totally. I feel like I sometimes I make people laugh and I don't know why, and then but I can't remember like what it was that I said, so I'm trying to like write it down, but then it's like weird. It's like really socially awkward to be like,
Yeah, let me just write it down. That was
yeah,
funny. Yeah, but you can't do that all the time. Usually, I try to do a mental note to myself to like it, but
yeah,
that's hard to always remember.
hmm definitely.
Yeah, jokes, man. I try to write a lot of jokes lately, like a lot of jokes. But I want to, I want to do. I'll try to do a Zoom show if in like a month or two there's still more live shows. I'll try to do a Zoom show eventually because I might go crazy.
Post one.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try. I'll keep doing the podcast if it goes well. If I have like if it goes well, I'll do like a podcast. Will be a live show. I try to invite other comedians and shit and we'll do that. Because there's too many. I have jokes I want to tell, but yeah, I just keep telling them to my roommates, and they just mad about it now. So I feel like other people should hear it at some point.
Yeah, it's good to get like a diverse audience to know like what people laugh at and stuff.
Exactly, because I'm like, yo, is this even funny? No, no.
I haven't really done much comedy lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Maybe I should get back into it. But I'm like trying to figure out like what my whole I don't know. I think I should just do what I want and like not worry about like being
Yeah, you're trying to figure out what your stand-up character it would be or something like that. Like every people try to tell me that, like, what's your vibe? I'm like, I don't know. I just keep doing it. I just write jokes and keep, you know,
yeah. I
I
think it's
really,
better
I
to
really,
do it that
yeah,
way.
that's better because that's how you learn too. Because
Yeah.
that's how most comedians talk about it. you keep doing it, and that's how you learn. You can't just, even if you have an idea about something, you might be like, yo, I want to be like this kind of comedian, and then you come out, people feel like you're another kind of comedian, or they laugh at something else. I don't know, and I just go off what people laugh at the most, and but there are some jokes that I really like, so sometimes I'll keep them, but usually I just try things, whatever gets funny. I've been doing stand-up comedy in French lately as well. It was
Oh, cool.
interesting. Yeah, it was fun, but it was fun while it lasted. I did like 2 shows, and then it was coronavirus. I was like, yo, like the 2 days before the, yeah, 2 days before the quarantine, even I did a show here in Toulouse. It was great, but then
Oh, nice.
there was nothing else. I was so sad.
There was what?
Yeah, and then there was the quarantine, because it was like 2 days before the quarantine, and then there was like quarantine.
Yeah. Oh, the
And
quarantine is such a bummer.
the end of my stand-up comedy career in French. Like, oh well, I tried.
You'll start again as soon as it's over. I mean, a lot of people are in the same boat, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I'm lazy though. So if I had a motivation, and now it got me lazy, back to the laziness. I don't even like. I might. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Because I've been sleeping a lot and not doing anything. Like just yeah, reaching my dream. I've been saying it on my show that my dream is to sleep in my dream, man. It's not even a joke. It's true. I sleep 12 hours a day. I sleep, wake up, and I'm like, no, I gotta go back to sleep. I force myself to go back to sleep. It's waking up life is not it.
I don't know. I don't blame you. Sleeping is pleasant if you have a nice bed and stuff.
Exactly. And I haven't done anything as pleasant as sleeping.
Maybe you should like figure out how to make that you like your life. Like maybe you should like start a club.
Oh yeah, sleeping and napping club.
Yeah,
Because they
that
do
could be cool. Like if that's your passion, like you could start like a club for people who nap in Paris or in Toulouse or something.
yeah, I'm gonna create an Instagram for people who nap and just take pictures, or tell my roommate to take pictures of myself when I sleep, and just
Yep.
post it. It's a good idea you have right there. In 20 years, you're gonna see a napping club. You'd be like, damn, he did it.
Yeah, or you could start like a business where like people go like I think these already exist, but they're like places where people go to nap like after lunch.
Yeah, they have some places like that in some offices, in some building offices. Yeah. When
Yeah.
I worked at the SNCF at some point, and they had that. Yeah.
That's really cute. I think that's really cute because
Yeah.
when I was like, I don't know, 18 or something, I volunteered at this like preschool, and it was cute because the kids would always like nap
Oh. Yeah.
after lunch, and like the way you have to wake them up like really you have to be really gentle when you wake them up because otherwise they'll get scared.
No, but
And cute when they're waking up, they're like they're like they're so disoriented.
yeah. Oh yeah, that is true. Oh yeah.
But napping's really good for you actually. Like there've been studies that say that like it's like adults who nap have like better brain activity and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing bad about sleeping. I don't think like this. I've read that sleeping makes you smarter. I don't know if it's true or not, but I believe it. So I have that hard belief in my heart. It's making me
I think
smart.
that's
So
probably
yeah, I keep doing it. Why not? Because that's apparently not true. Like when you dream that you use more of your brain than, or you use like 90% of your brain or something. But that's a myth, because I read that somewhere once, but then I saw some doctors talk about it and like, no, yeah, because that didn't seem logical to me. how can you use like 5% of your brain all the time, and then when you sleep, you just become a fucking genius? I'm like, yeah, think about that. That doesn't even make sense. Maybe you have more activity in certain parts of the brain that I can imagine, but use like 90% of your brain at once, just like that. Now, your brain would probably
Yeah,
die if you did that. So you actually use less of your brain, which makes more sense.
it's too bad. Yeah, I wish that that were true. Have you seen that movie Limitless?
Yes, yes. Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
This
like
is one of
that's the
my
total.
favorite movie ever. Yo, you just, yeah,
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 I'm
that's
not like.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish that there was a drug like that. Like,
Yeah, bro. Yo, when I saw that movie,
I mean,
yeah,
I guess it's.
yeah, I was like, I gotta see some Breaking Bad niggas to see what's up, bro. Like, we gotta make something happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Limitless. That movie. Yo, I saw that movie at least like 20 times. I was like, yo, I could be this smart, yo. I could do this.
Yeah.
Just imagine, like I was just watching the movie and keep imagining. I watched another show like that. It's called Kyle XY. I don't know if you saw that. That's an old that show.
I saw it a long time ago, but I don't remember it very
Oh yeah,
well.
that's a long. That's like 2000. I don't know, 6, 7, or something like that. It's like
Yeah, it does have a
some guy,
but
some I don't know. They kind of changed his DNA to make him a clone. They cloned him, and he could use like 90% of his brain. So he had like he could do telepathy and telekinesis and all kind of shit.
that's cool. Yeah, but wasn't he kind of like socially awkward? Like, wasn't he kind of like
Yeah, yeah, he was
on the spectrum or
very
something?
socially awkward. Yeah, he was like he wouldn't talk to nobody, and nobody knew. He would just, and he didn't even wasn't sure he could do it. And it's just that at some point, when he grew up, when he was a teenager, he realized it or something. I think. But he was very, very weird. He was almost like a robot talking.
Yeah, the person who wrote that show probably like I think the people who write these things like probably identify with the lead characters to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. I think so.
Like the guy who probably like the guy who like the people who made Limitless are
Yeah.
probably like in the 1% or whatever because they're
Hmm.
like, yeah, we're smart. Like I don't know, whatever. But
Yeah,
then
we
like the people
modern.
who made
Mm-mm.
the
That's
guy who made Kyle X Y is probably like super socially awkward and like
exactly.
just has something to prove or
And he
something.
just hopes that all smart people are like that. That makes you that's make it kind of that's the trait. That's a trait of smartness. That they kind of do that in movies. I don't know if that's necessarily true in life, but they kind of show that shy, like reserved people are smarter than the people who talk a lot or talk loudly. That's a theory. I don't know if it's necessarily true, but it seems to be true in a lot of cases, though. So
Yeah, I think there's elements of truth to that.
yeah.
I think, and well, I don't know. I think people say that like the quiet ones you have to look out for.
Mm,
And personally, I do feel like more kind of wary of people who are kind of quiet
mm,
because I kind of am like that, I guess. So
yeah.
like I know that behind the
Yeah.
reservations,
You know
a lot
that.
of like ambition usually.
Exactly.
But
Great. I feel that too. People who don't talk a lot, they do a lot. They just,
or
go.
they listen a lot, like they observe like what other
Yeah.
people are
A lot.
doing.
Exactly. Listening is I tend to do that a lot. When I go to places or people I don't know, or people usually think that I'm shy because I don't talk much. I just observe, you know. And I don't know what to say to. It's hard. Like sometimes people say something, I'm like, okay, I don't know what to say. You're like, oh, I have a cat and he just does this. I'm like, all right, I don't care about your cat. Tell me something else. I just don't care about a lot of things, I guess. I'm just if you're not talking about sleeping, we probably, I'm probably not gonna talk. Yes.
You should start a sleep lovers group.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I will do that. Sleeping.
It would probably be pretty popular. I think a lot of people love sleeping.
A lot. I think so. I'm not the only one. I've met a lot of people who are a lot like me. But some people are like, nah, sleeping is useless. You just lose hours. You only have one life and all shit like that. I'm like, but I can do everything you do in the other 10 hours because I have more energy than you. So at the end of the day, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I think it's a balance. Got to balance it out.
Yeah, but
I definitely.
there are times where I feel like sleeping and even eat. I feel like eating is more of a waste of time than sleeping to me. If I could just have a pill, I would just take the pill and be full. That
Really? You don't like eating?
I don't enjoy like doing this. I don't enjoy that. I don't know. I don't enjoy the taste of food in my mouth neither. I feel like it's tiring too to eat. You have to like make the food, or buy the food, whatever it is, and then you have to eat
Yeah.
the food, and then you have to digest it. You'll be tired when you digest. It's just hard. I don't know.
That's why you're so thin. Maybe I should have that mentality. I don't know.
I don't eat a lot.
Interesting.
Do you enjoy eating? Are you a foodie kind of? I know there's a lot of foodies people.
I don't know if I'm a foodie. I enjoy I love going to restaurants with like my friends, and I love like taking a lot of time to eat a meal. Like I love the way they do it in France, like
Oh yeah,
where
I get
you
it.
like 3 hours for dinner. Like I love
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
I don't really like eating what were you gonna say?
No, no, I'm just saying that I hate that those 3 hours meal.
Really?
I hate that.
Oh,
Like,
I love it. I love just like sitting at a table, like taking my time, having a conversation, having like
yeah,
wine
it
and
depends
like
with.
espresso after dinner.
I see. Yeah, I mean, I can understand. A lot of people do like that. I don't like going to restaurants like that. I'm like, that's just a waste of my time and my money. It's like, why am I?
I really like it. I waste a lot of money on restaurants.
I waste money on other things, not on restaurant, but I do waste on other things. Anyways, food is not a. I don't know. I don't eat a lot. I could some days I will just eat 2 bananas and 3 apples, 5 something else, and as
That
long
sounds
as
really
I'm not
healthy.
hungry, I'm good. Yeah, and I'm
That sounds
lucky that I like good food. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I don't like bad food. I don't like meat. I don't like chicken. I don't like. I usually don't. My favorite thing is fish. I usually like to eat fish or vegetables or things like.
yeah. You look really healthy. Like you seem like you're healthy.
Well, I'm very
I,
skinny. I don't eat a lot. That's why I don't. It's not easy. It's not hard. I mean, I just I if I'm like I eat what I know. If I don't eat in the next 10 minutes, I might pass out or something. And then I'm like, oh, okay, let me just think about food. But before that, I don't even think about food. Even when people talk about food, they be like, doesn't that make you hungry? Because right now I'm fasting. I'm doing the Ramadan. You know about the Ramadan.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that. People ask me like, dude, you don't you get hungry? I'm like, nah, I get thirsty, but I don't get hungry because I don't even eat the blood and like whatever. I can just sleep the whole day until
Yeah.
Wednesday. Oh, bro, don't do that now. Baby, I'm not sure, bro. Don't take it.
What's happening?
Well, my roommate trying to take my skateboard. I'm like, don't take it, son. Wait, just leave. He wants to go out. I don't know where he's going, but yeah. Anyway, go. What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, no, I should probably get going actually. I have
Oh yeah,
another
it's
call
1:30.
now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been an hour and a half. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get going. Oh, thank you so much for
Yeah,
coming
thank
in.
you. Thank you for having me.
Oh,
And
it
thanks
was
for watching my plays.
oh yeah, it was very interesting. I loved it. Yeah, it was very, very interesting. I didn't waste my time. It was, if you ever do it live, just let me know. I'll watch it. I'll come. But if it's in the States, I'll probably not come. But if it's friends, I'll definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know for sure. I'd love that. Maybe you could act in it someday.
Yeah, I could be the black guy. Oh yeah, that dude, he was good. The guy who was playing the. Yeah, he was funny too. He was very funny. Every time he came through,
He's
he was
really
funny.
funny.
Yeah, he was funny. He was funny. I like that. Yeah, just let me know. Anyway, thanks for doing this. Thanks for coming in, and I'll see you very soon. And be safe out there.
Yeah, thanks.
Just wear
Okay, thanks.
all that. Yeah. Bye.
Sounds good. All right, bye.